the PNM's latest housing promise, an election gimmick disguised as a youth rescue plan, an editorial by Professor Wall Street. Just weeks before the April 28th general election, Prime Minister Stuart has unveiled what he touts as a transformative youth housing initiative. 3,000 home lots, complete with infrastructure, house plans, and financial accessibility. At first glance, it sounds like a dream come true for many struggling young citizens. But dig a little deeper, and it becomes clear. This is a desperate, last-minute election gimmick designed to woo an increasingly frustrated electorate. And the people of Trinidad and Tobago should not be fooled. For 9 years, Stuart sat at the highest levels of government as minister in various powerful portfolios, including national security, energy, and the office of the Prime Minister. At no point during that time did he or his party roll out this grand housing initiative. Why now? Why unveil such a sweeping plan mere weeks before an election? Here are 10 reasons why this proposal is not only suspicious in its timing, but also a textbook political ploy. 1. 9 years, no action. Stuart and the PNM have been in government since 2015. Why has it taken 9 full years to suddenly realize that young people need housing assistance? What changed, other than the looming threat of an election loss? 2. The HDC backlog is still a crisis. The Housing Development Corporation, HDC, has an estimated backlog of over 200,000 applicants. If the government can't meet its obligations to current applicants, what credibility does it have promising 3,000 new lots for construction? 3. No budget, no timeline. The Prime Minister offers no concrete budget, no implementation timeline, and no details on funding sources for the project. It's all sizzle, no steak, designed to dazzle, not deliver. 4. The economy can't sustain it. With rising debt, stagnant growth, and high inflation, where will the funds come from? Is this another case of over-promising without any financial groundwork? 5. This is a pattern of election gimmicks. This is not the first time the PNM has rolled out vote-baiting promises before an election. From housing schemes to job initiatives, we've heard it all before. How many were actually implemented? 6. Young's role as PM is not yet legitimate. Let's not forget, Stuart is not an elected Prime Minister. He was installed after Keith Rowley's resignation. That raises questions about his mandate and the legitimacy of policies announced during the election period. 7. Distracting from national scandals. This announcement conveniently comes at a time when the country is reeling from high crime, public sector unrest, and corruption allegations. The housing plan is a diversion tactic, plain and simple. 8. Failure in youth job creation. Young admitted that government can't provide jobs for everyone, but in 9 years, where is the proof that they even tried? Youth unemployment is at crisis levels, and now they claim to care? 9. Disingenuous timing with MILAT and education reform. Suddenly, education reform and technical vocational training are top priorities. The PNM has had nearly a decade to reform CXC or expand MILAT. These are not new ideas, they're repackaged platitudes. 10. Tobago is an afterthought. Despite promising a Tobago expansion of the housing initiative and MILAT, the details are vague. Why is Tobago always an afterthought in national planning? Only surfacing when elections threaten PNM strongholds. In conclusion, this is not a plan, it's a performance. It's political theater, staged for applause, not action. Trinidad and Tobago deserves real leadership with a proven track record, not last-minute promises from a government clinging to power. The people are not gullible. They know that meaningful change doesn't come in the final hour of a failing administration. The time has come to vote for a government that prioritizes long-term development, honest governance, and actual delivery, not gimmicks. Let's not fall for the same trick twice.